Hello, ladies and gentlemen, crypto deep divers. Welcome back to Weekly Crypto. So today I'm going to talk about the Petro Dollar. So before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to my channel so don't miss out the upcoming videos that could be time sensitive. Also, you can follow me on Odysee. Odysee is a decentralized YouTube. You can earn library token just by joining Odysee or just by watching video. If you're interested, you can click the link below. That will help out my channel. I also on Bitchute for this type of video that I can't even talk about in YouTube. You will find all this video in Bitchute. You can go over there. You can click the link below and find me on Bitchute over there. And I'm also on Gather as well as Twitter. Fun stuff are usually on Rumble. And I also have a Patreon group. If you're interested, you can check it out as well. So let's talk about the Petro Dollar. So Saudi Arabia, they are very interested to join the BRICS. So BRICS, in case you don't know, is basically is a group Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. They have a group. You have a G7, but then in the other part of the world you have BRICS. And Saudi Arabia, this is the crown prince for Saudi Arabia. They want to join the BRICS, along with Argentina also want to join the BRICS. And the thing is, there's a huge consequences if you do that. If they join the BRICS, that means they're going to, so India or China, they can buy oil from Saudi Arabia using their own currency. And I think last year, Saudi Arabia walked away from the deal. It's a 50 years deal that signed by Henry Kissinger, stating that Saudi Arabia has to sell oil in US dollar. And provided, and then in return, the U.S. will provide military protection to Saudi Arabia. So what happened to Afghanistan with the withdrawal is so messed up? They can abandon people like that. I mean, Saudi Arabia. The next day, after what happened in Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia the next day signed an agreement with Russia. It's a military agreement, I believe, and also with the Ukraine and Russian war over there, and you can see the weakness of the U.S. So when people see the weaknesses, you don't have the military might or power anymore, they will form their own alliances. This is the reality, unfortunately. And and along with some country, Turkey, Egypt, they also expressed their interest to join the group. And I'm not surprised. Everybody right now, you have a western part of the world, you have the Asia part of the world. And Saudi Arabia traditionally has been close ally in the US, but not anymore. So now Saudi Arabia, they want to have more close ties with Russia, China, India, in those regions. So they will support more those regions rather than in the West, unfortunately. And if you still remember, I think last year Biden go to Saudi Arabia to he thought he had a deal with them that they can they have the oil supply from Saudi Arabia, but then basically Biden got duped. I mean, nobody's going to respect you if you have such a weak leader. And right? Who's going to respect you? This is all about power, control, and respect. But you have a weak leader. They don't give a they don't care. I mean, they only go to people who are strong and mighty, right? If you're weak, if you show your weaknesses, they're not going to go with you. There's no economic advantage. What happened to Afghanistan? What happened to Ukraine? All these things, you can see the weaknesses in the U.S. side. So there's no more petrodollar. In the past, you have strong military force and you have a strong leader. They won't mess around. But right now, even North Korea are coming out, shooting out rockets everywhere. Used to be North Korea. They just from previous administration. I don't think North Korea that guy will do anything because you have a strong leadership. But anyway, so I don't want to get into that too much. So basically, Argentina also want to join. Along with Turkey and Egypt, they want to apply for membership for the BRICS. So BRICS represent 40% of the global population and nearly a quarter of the world's, 1/4 of the world's GDP. And this is huge. I mean, and for BRICS, you have China, they do a one belt, one road initiative. So they, China, they invest a lot of those things, put a lot of money in the third world country. And by the way, so OPEC cut the production quota by 2 million barrels a day. That was happened already in November. Probably you see the spike of the gas price a little bit. Maybe before election, they maybe try to manipulate the price. After the election, that's another story. Then you would expect things will be more accelerating anyway, I can't talk too much in this platform. But anyway, so basically this is what happened today. So the right now the price, the OPEC price and all that is affected by have great influence from the BRICS rather than from the West. So basically everybody is at the mercy of those oil producing country actually. So there's nothing we can do. And the one thing we can do is to change the leadership. That will solve everything. And also, all of a sudden, America become energy dependent. In a few years ago, America is energy independent. They can even export net gas and oil to other countries. And all of a sudden, everything you have to rely on Saudi Arabia and other countries. I mean, that's not cool. And to be self-sufficient is very important. You don't want to rely on any outside country, especially oil is the fundamental of everything. And then now you have a diesel shortage. And now you're pushing for green agenda, the zero emission policy, blah, blah, the zero emission target. The thing is the green energy, the technology is not mature yet. Even Elon Musk say that. I mean, if you're pushing too fast, I think the country will end up like Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, they push for the green energy, and they end up have hyperinflation, and the government go bankruptcy. So yeah, just push for the green agenda. So okay, just the green energy. The green energy and everything. Then at the mercy of whatever the government want to do, basically. So things are not that simple. And anyway, so you can see Saudi Arabia cut oil prices for Asia. How about in the US? How about in the Western world? How about in Europe? Europe is even worse, right? For this winter, it's going to be tough. And all the prices go haywire. I think not only in Europe, in Canada as well. So Europe is even worse. The prices is I think maybe triple more than US. And then people probably expect rotating back out. Even in the US as well. This is right now we are going back to the dark ages. No more civilization, unfortunately. And I'm not surprised as Saudi Arabia go to BRICS, because they would just go to whoever who has more power in terms of military, especially. And if you see what happened to Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia say, "Oh, if you can abandon Afghanistan like this, I don't trust you." Basically, they just vote not trusting your government, basically. So let me know what you think. Comment below. And they're saying, so if there's no Petro Dollar, so what is the US dollar? Is the US dollar backed by what now? Used to be backed by military, right? But right now, the green paper, what does it worth? And then you look at the forget about CPI index. The CPI index is very misleading. The true inflation rate, you're talking about at least 20 to 25%, depending on what you buy. Some of them maybe go even 50%. It's really depending on what you buy. On average, maybe 15% inflation. The CPI is less than 10%, right? So good luck to all this stupid indicator. Those are wrong, basically. And of course, to preserve your purchasing power, people will go to some other alternatives. For example, commodity, cryptocurrency, and maybe painting. So maybe physical asset, the real stuff, not the virtual or paper stuff anymore, right? So yeah, let me know what you think. Comment below. What do you think about the Petro Dollar? Do you think we are near the end of the Petro Dollar? I would love to hear from you. If you find this video helpful, Smash the like button, subscribe to my channel. Also share with your friends. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out the upcoming video that could be time sensitive or could be important. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, Gather, and Odysee, as well as Bitchute. So remember, crypto deep divers, we, the people, take control of our wealth and our destiny. Stay wise, stay safe, peace. I'm not your financial advisor. Investing in cryptocurrency, commodity, and stock market can have inherent business or due diligence. This video is only for entertainment purposes, not a financial advice. And I'm not responsible for any loss for this video or future video. You are responsible for your money. And peace out.